have it now.
I hope this is better.
So, if you missed the last fiasco, YouTube changed things on us, and we had to select the orientation of how we wanted to use the camera. So, hello everyone.
Hello, it's been a while.
Just a minute.
It's been so long that YouTube's changed different settings
It's
on
been
us.
so long that we look like we have no idea what we're doing.
But we're back.
We're back. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangie.
I am Jack.
And we have had a little bit of a hiatus, only posting occasionally, not going live at all for quite a while. But now that we have graduated our youngest, everybody's working full time. And so now we have some breathing room where we can get back into making some content. And we are really excited to get to hang back out with you guys. So, hey everyone, I see you guys popping in. There's Bex. What's up, lady? So yeah.
Okay, now we gotta fix the chat on
Hey,
here so we
Becky.
can see everything.
And Amanda, yay! A lot of familiar names popping up. So I'm going to try to pull y'all up on my phone so I can actually.
Yeah, for some reason it's not showing the chat on our laptop.
You gotta go back to live.
I did.
And yeah, it's being weird. But that's all right. Well, just bear with us, y'all. We're we'll get it going here. Okay, so let's thank you. It is so great to be here with you all tonight. Hey, the good old Tim Beverly.
Hey, Tim.
How are y'all doing?
It's been a while.
Yay. All right, so we just want to first say hi, see how everybody's doing, and just kind of get you guys caught up on what all's been going on over here. Oh my goodness, look at all these that we're missing.
Oh, we got, yeah.
Okay.
We can see it on her phone, the comments, but for some reason, nothing's pulling up on our laptop.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
Miss
just a-
Tina. You graduated your youngest too. Oh, congratulations. Twice in one day. Yep. Let's see. Long time no see. Nice to see you live. There you are. Hey, Miss Rose's Liberty. All right. So let's get everybody caught up. I guess, like, what do y'all want to know? I feel like I did a pretty thorough job catching everybody up in the video that's called Weeknight Reset. But I'm sure some of y'all didn't watch that. Some of you fellas probably don't care nothing about watching Clean With Me. So we can just get into it.
Yeah. Man, we've missed so much. Let's just say, you know, life was busy. Everybody goes through those stages where you just gotta, you know, take time for other things.
Yes.
Kids are growing up. They're grown now, but this past last year, you know, they were just. We wanted to do some things with them. We wanted to be with them and help them through some stuff, and we took a big family vacation, and it's just. And then you were working full time. I'm working full time, so we took a break, really. I don't know if we were getting burnt out a little bit. Maybe we were just a tad, but.
Well, I think we were prioritizing. We were focusing our energy and our efforts on enjoying our kids. And like I said, you know, Parker was finishing up school, and we just had a lot going on. So, but anyway, and Tim says, and we forgot to take him with us on our big family vacation. But now that everything is kind of calmed down, and we're kind of learning, I guess, a new routine, that we're you know, we're good. We're getting back into it, and we're really excited to. So, have you been having more run-in with possums? No. Praise the Lord for that.
No.
No possums. Very, very happy about that. Hey, Jatan. Well, Miss Carol, how are you, sister friend? So good to see you on here. Um,
Oh my gosh.
so, yeah, we're still having technical difficulties. So, but thankfully our feed is not messing up too much. Um,
Yeah, it's.
yeah.
I'm trying to sign in on the laptop and it's got that two-step verification and it says open up the YouTube app on your iPhone. We're filming on the iPhone, so man,
That's all right. I think we can get by without
I
it.
just don't like this.
I know.
No, because I can't see any of your comments.
Oh, you don't have your glasses on.
No, well,
Okay.
I don't like looking at a little screen way over on the other side of the table.
Okay.
So
All right. So, yeah. So to backtrack, what he was talking about, our big family vacation, we celebrated 25 years of marriage back in December.
yes,
And we and the kids all flew to Hawaii. So that was like the first big thing that we've ever done. If you've never been to Oahu, we highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Would like to do again.
it was awesome.
But that was, I think, probably like a once in a lifetime thing for us. It's a very expensive trip. But because of we were hosted by some friends, so we didn't have to pay for room, and the kids paid for their own tickets. So that was pretty sweet of them. I guess that was their anniversary gift to us. And it was really cool. We got to go to Pearl Harbor, and let us know in the chats if you've ever gone or if it's on the bucket list.
That was amazing. I will say that.
Yeah,
that
Pearl
was
Harbor
awesome.
was pretty sweet. And thankfully, so the husband is in the Air Force, and so he took us to some areas that are kind of off the beaten path, and so that was really cool. We did some paddle boarding and saw some sea turtles stick their heads out of the water, which was super cool. It was so much fun. The food trucks were amazing. The shrimp would go just for the shrimp. It was really, really awesome. And my only request was that we go to the beach, and I did not want to get in the water. I just wanted to sit in the sand and feel the sun on my skin and read a book. And so that's what I did the whole time, and it was amazing. I loved it. What was your favorite part?
I don't know. I mean, going there and just seeing another part of the world. A place I've never been basically to the tropics. So to see a tropical area, the mountains in Hawaii were amazing.
Oh yeah,
The mountains, the landscape, you know, I'm more of a nature guy, so I love the landscape, the mountains, the quote jungles, oceans, just everything. Pearl Harbor was amazing. Shrimp trucks are the best ever. I'll just say that.
Yes.
That's I kept saying that's worth reason to go right there is to eat at those shrimp trucks over there. They were amazing.
Amanda wants to know, did we surf and did we see any volcanoes? No on both.
Well,
We watched surfers. That was
we
pretty
did
neat.
we watched a guy surf, and I mean technically we saw craters. We went to Oahu, which is that's where Honolulu is. So right next to Honolulu is Diamond Head, which is a big crater. So technically that's a volcano. Technically the whole island's a volcano, but
But we don't like to think about that.
but yeah, no, we didn't see anything active.
No.
And I think it's some of the other islands. We weren't on the islands where there's volcano national parks and there's lots of active stuff. We didn't go there. We did go to the North Shore. The North Shore on Oahu it was the best part of the whole island, the North Shore. What was that place we went to? It was a gardens that you could walk through.
Oh shoot. I'm not good at remembering those names.
I think it started with a W. But it's
Valhalla?
I wanted to say like Waimea.
Oh, Waimea Valley.
Waimea Valley.
Yeah.
if you've ever seen the TV show Lost, bunch of movies were filmed there.
Jurassic Park was filmed
No,
there.
Jurassic Park was not filmed there.
For sure, there was on the poster.
But lots of movies were filmed there.
Yeah,
So
51st Dates.
yes. But we did go to the other side of the island and see the mountains where Jurassic Park was filmed. And I mean, it did. When you're standing there looking at that landscape, you kind of expect a pterodactyl to fly by any moment.
It looked very prehistoric.
It was really cool.
It was really neat.
So that was awesome. I mean, we did this amazing vacation. That was kind of it was a bucket list thing for us.
For sure. Carol asked, I'm guessing you didn't get to see any of your beloved elephants there. No, they don't have elephants there, unfortunately. But
you know what they do have
really
there
neat.
that we didn't expect to see just everywhere? And some of you may know this, but there's two things. There's chickens that
everywhere.
just run wild all over the island.
Wild chickens just everywhere.
It's crazy.
It's hilarious.
And that's what it's known for. You go to a lot of the stores where they're selling souvenirs, and you realize now why a bunch of the T-shirts have chickens on them, and it's because they're just everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Another thing that's kind of free and wild all over the island, mongoose, which every once in a while we would see them kind of scattering off under the bushes and out of the way.
Anna!
Is Anna here?
She is!
Hello. And I can't, you're going to have to tell me who's commenting and stuff. And I don't know why this is really,
did not
this laptop will not show any comments.
That's kind of foul.
It's got the chat.
Picker Rick
and it's
said,
blank.
Did y'all see any black volcanic beaches? No, they were yellow, mostly yellow sand. It was very nice though. And then another thing too, peacocks. There are peacocks everywhere too. So apparently way back sometime, the Queen of Hawaii loved peacocks, and so they had a bunch of them flown in, and so you'll see peacocks every now and then. Just saw you were going live on Facebook and dropped everything and headed over. I missed the stuff out of you. I miss you too, Anna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we whenever we were on the island of Oahu, I kept thinking I couldn't remember which island Tiffany lives on. But anyway, I thought that would be really cool if I could see her. But anyway, it was a really, if you ever get the opportunity to go, I highly recommend it. It was really neat. Definitely a once in a lifetime thing for us, but it was very, very cool.
It was awesome.
Okay, so that was our 25-year anniversary. Oh, she's on the Big Island. Okay. Well, hi, Diana. Okay, so that was in December, and then fast forward, can't really think of anything that happened between now and then. We both had birthdays. We're really enjoying getting older. Said no one ever.
I was wondering where that was going.
Yeah.
We did. We graduated our youngest from high school, so our homeschooling days have ended.
They have ended. We are done.
So, I mean, we still teach our kids something every day,
or they
just
teach
because
us.
they need it. But
just because they need it.
Well, they always need it.
Well, sure, we're learning.
I need to learn something every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're both, they've completed that stage, and so
And moving on. So before any of y'all ask, are they going to college? Neither one of them have plans to go to college. Emily has gotten a permanent position at the job that she has always wanted, and so she's doing great, and she has no college debt. And Parker, the same thing. He's has entered an internship program that he starts next week, I think. And same thing for him. He's going to get paid training for the job that he wants, and it's a very good opportunity, and we're pleased for both of them.
Yes, we are.
And Parker has expressed interest in pursuing music. He loves gospel music. He loves singing it. He loves learning about it. He's learned shape notes. He talks about all the ins and outs of music that I do not understand, talking about tenths and fifths, and I'm like, you talk about numbers, you lost me. But anyway, so I don't really know what his future in music will be like, but as of right now, it is a passion that he is pursuing. So we're loving that for him. Is your room ready yet? Yes, Tim, it is. You should come back and come see the room and sleep in the bed. Let's see. Amanda said, I turned 50 last October and my body's telling me I'm not young no more.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm there too.
Hey, Painted Grandma.
I will say this, back on the Hawaii thing, one of the fun things that we did was we went paddle boarding.
Yes, that was so fun.
And there's a creek that runs through and it feeds out into the ocean. And the cool thing about paddle boarding in this area, and again on the North Shore, close to that place we were talking about earlier, there's sea turtles and like manta rays and other things that will go from the ocean up into this river and probably go several miles into the river. So it's that, what do they call it, brackish or whatever, where it's the fresh water and the salt water intermingle and they can just go in and out. And so we're paddle boarding and these giant sea turtle heads will just pop up inches from our paddleboard and
So
kind of
cool.
look at us and we're like, hey, and then it poop, back down. So that was really cool.
That was really neat.
That was a first for us. So we thought that was awesome.
We also went to the the Dole pineapple. Is it considered a plantation?
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
The Dole.
And got to try Dole whips. And those were really, really good.
It was.
Anyway, it was a bug.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, it was really
Yeah.
great.
Sorry, I was thinking about things we did on that trip.
Yeah, it was super cool.
So yeah, we graduated our youngest.
So
They're both working now.
yes. Another big thing was that Emily paid off her truck.
Oh, yeah.
And then 6 days later was in an accident, and it totaled the truck, which I talked about that in the last video.
So now she's got another vehicle and another car payment.
Yes.
So
but she got enough from her other truck, to put a huge chunk down.
Yeah.
And this truck is nicer than the other one that she had.
the main thing was she's fine. No one was hurt.
Yes, no one was hurt.
On either side.
Yeah, the other driver wasn't
That was
hurt.
the main thing.
Yeah.
God was watching over it and took care of it.
Yes, and then the week after that, Parker and his friend were in an accident. It was his friend's car, and it was a very terrifying accident. But they both walked away. The semi that hit them, the driver was okay, but definitely the Lord had His hand on them. That could have easily have been much worse than it was, but very thankful that He's not done with them yet. Let's see. I hope she didn't hit another deer. My brother did the other day going to work, but he's okay in the vehicle.
No, they didn't hit a deer. There was somebody else hit them.
Yeah. With Emily, it was another vehicle, and then of course with
with our son, a semi hit him. So that could have been really bad.
Yeah.
But again, they were blessed. God took care of them, and they're both driving and going places, but they're both starting their careers, which is really cool to see.
Yes. Let me see. Your foot is finally.
Oh yeah, I had a surgery for my foot, and I had some complications with it. So it's been something I've been dealing with for several months now, and actually I had the surgery before we went to Hawaii. Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. And so yeah, and I'm still kind of dealing with a few things. We're hoping that we're on the end of that now, and that it should be clearing up. If not, there is one other thing we can try, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Did anybody watch my caving video?
Well, we know Tim did.
You know, I know Tim did, and I read the comments. There was 8 or 9 people that commented. Most of you all said the same thing, that nope, not for me. But a lot of you remember when Tangi first started on this whole social media, YouTube and everything. She was Tangi the Caver's wife. And that was because
you're a caver.
Because I'm the caver.
And I'm married to you. Thus.
And so we had a lot of people asking, you know, do you still do caving? Do you still do any of that? And I do, quite a bit. The foot surgery kind of knocked me out for nearly a year. But usually when I'm caving, I'm not filming. It's either for work or research or something. But this time, a bunch of us filmed some stuff, and one of my friends that went with us actually had a GoPro and did most of the footage, and he let me use it. Big thanks to Matt. And that was, so I was able to share it with everybody. So if you want to see what I do as a hobby / work, so check that out. I posted that, what, a week or 2 ago?
Yes, but if you are severely claustrophobic, I would say exercise caution. You might go into some cardiac arrest at some spots.
I will say it was, for me, not being able to do much activity because of my foot, it did kind of kick my butt. I realized I was way out of shape. The trip that if you do watch the video, the trip I went on, I had done that trip 2 or 3 times. And this time I was like, I don't remember it being this hard. I don't remember it being this hard. And then I just realized, well, I'm just out of shape. I haven't done anything like this in months. But and the hardest stuff I actually didn't even get to film because no one could bear to get a camera out. We were too busy just holding our breath and trying to, you know, hope we make it to the next room.
Tim says, nope, never, ain't gonna happen. Yeah. I learned a while back while doing the Wild Cave tour with him, that I am claustrophobic.
Oh yeah.
And it was not good. And so even still watching stuff like that, I find myself forgetting to breathe.
Trying to get rid of something on the screen there.
And so yeah, I mean it will take your breath away for sure.
Something keeps popping up on our screen here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So
little things bugging me.
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, several people saying that they're claustrophobic as well. So see, I'm slightly claustrophobic, but went through the Fat Man Squeeze when we went there. Even that was hard. Yeah.
No, watch the video. That stuff was hard.
Yeah. The tinkerer's wife said, sadly, it's a no for me. But yeah, but it is, I mean, you know, I'm glad that he enjoys it and that there are people that do that because it really is fascinating. I am completely content learning about it, watching it on television and not experiencing it for myself. So that is totally fine. All right. So anything else?
So we didn't do a big in-ground garden this year.
No.
We stuck to our raised beds. And
didn't even do much in those.
And we got really late at planting. Part of that, I think, was just the foot surgery and work. So we really didn't get in. We planted late. So we only did raised beds. We did some peppers and squash, but we did mostly a herb garden with basil, basil.
Basil and basil.
Yeah. Parsley and basil, and
I have a few basil plants that are doing wonderfully well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I just planted a couple of tomato plants that actually took, and we've harvested 1 tomato, and it was delicious. And then
we had a squash plant. We had a
zucchini.
couple of squash.
Only
zucchini.
Harvested 1 zucchini, and then the bugs decimated it.
But we got some good squash, and what else? We had a lot of radishes.
Jalapenos.
We did some radishes.
We did some. The chickens ate most of those because I let them get too big. And then the jalapenos, I made the mistake of planting pygmy sunflowers in the same bed, and they totally overshadowed them. And so the pepper plants did not get well established. We have harvested a few peppers off of them, but for the most part, they're pretty spindly. And but I will say that I am very much looking forward to next year, because I came home one day, we came home from church one day, and I said, not having fresh corn, tomatoes, and cantaloupe in the backyard is bullcrap. I am not a fan. I am not a fan. I want to be able to go out there and pick lunch and then enjoy it. But it was
kind of sad. We only had our raised beds, which, how many raised beds do we have?
several.
We've got about a dozen.
Not that many, but close.
10, about 10.
But maybe 10.
We've got about 10 raised beds, and they're pretty big. And we didn't even harvest half of what we grew out of them.
Yeah.
Some of it we let go too big. We just fed it to the chickens.
Fed it to the chickens. But now my flowers look beautiful. I've planted
She's got some
lots of
beautiful
flowers,
flowers in
some
it.
zinnias, and they look great. I wanted the flowers that I see outside of my office window, or the boxes that I see outside of my office window, I wanted to see them and them be beautiful. And they are. They really are. But
it looks like you finished the kitchen.
yes, I still need to...
The tile is done.
Tile is done.
There's no more holes in the drywall.
Yes, I touched up
So
all
that
the
was a big
paint,
thing.
filled in the cracks from when the basement fell and the house shifted. Filled in the cracks in here, got everything
not looking at
painted, and yeah. So I still need to finish the hardware.
Did the strawberries do well this year?
No, they did not. We pulled all those up.
We got rid of our strawberry bed.
I had the worst time with slugs, and it just seemed like every time we go out there and there would be a beautiful strawberry and you get it and then you turn it around and it's mushy and sluggy all, and it was like I didn't know how to make it stop, and so that was really frustrating. So anyway, and then also the boards that the bed, the wood was rotted, so we just went ahead and plowed it over.
So we pulled all the boards and everything up. We got rid of it, and we put in new raised beds and filled those up, and just kind of redid that whole area.
Yeah.
We kind of wanted to make it look better. The old beds were looking bad. The wood was rotten, and like she said, it was full of some slugs and stuff. So
Just
we
could not get rid of
redid
slugs.
everything.
Yeah.
So it looks a whole lot nicer.
It does.
We just have to utilize it a little bit better.
Yes.
Like she said, there's a few things we planted next to each other. We know not to do that next year. So
Yeah.
think we'd know by now, but we don't.
Well, you're always learning, and then
Always.
some things we forget, and then we have to relearn it. Let's see.
Bandana Grandma.
Somebody asked about my shirt. Oh, it's Miss Lee. Hey, Miss Lee. Where did you get your t-shirt? My mom had these made, and I'm pretty sure my sister-in-law made them. But it says we are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic. So it's a great conversation starter. Let's see.
I can't believe people don't know that, but
No.
it's an educational
It is.
conversation starter, like she said.
It is. Love the backsplash. Thank you. We do too. It was the most affordable one to do.
Oh, I see people outside our window.
Yeah, so the dogs might start barking.
Yeah.
There we are. Let's see. Amanda said... Okay. No, I'm going to go back a little bit here. Only got 2 tiny cherry tomatoes. Okay, I thought I saw a question by... Oh, do you have any plans to travel north in October? No, we do not. I know Jack is going to be doing some travel. There's Parker, y'all.
Hi.
He probably looks and sounds a little different than the last time y'all saw him. This is our friend Seth. And let's see. But no, we do not have any plans to travel north in October. But if you do plan on going to HOA this year, I believe Bandana Grandma, will you be setting up, bro? Will you be setting up there? I know
Can't
you've
get that to
been
work.
you've been crocheting beautiful shawls, and so I don't know if you plan on being there or if you're what. Let's see. Did we buy a whole cow this year? No, unfortunately, we have not done that. But I really want to. It's been very dry here. Let's see. Love the shirt. Thank you. Tim Beverly said hello, Parker. Amanda said hi, Parker and friend. Jenny said hi, Parker. Jatan said hi, Parker and Seth. So,
How many people's does it show?
yeah, 83 right now. But yeah, it's weird doing this. We haven't been live in so long. It feels like we're kind of floundering. We'll be a vendor at HOA with your poncho and mittens. Now, it's fun. Bandana Grandma's going to be at HOA
Okay.
as a vendor again. But in October, Virginia, a lot like here in Kentucky, you just really don't know what the weather's going to be like in the fall. And so we've had some years where it was stifling hot and you're sweaty. And then there has been some years where you're absolutely freezing to death.
Mm-hmm.
And so thankfully, Bandana Grandma had scarves and hats and mittens that she had crocheted and was selling. I think she sold out that year because everyone was not prepared for the weather. And so it worked out for her. So that's good.
I remember one year we set up, we always have to set up the day before or 2 days before the HOA conference starts. Mm-hmm. And it was the remnants of one of the hurricanes was coming through. We were out there setting up in a deluge.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. I don't even see how we got the tents all up, but it just came a crazy storm. Mm-hmm. And then, what was it, 2 days later, I guess, or a day or two later, when the conference started, it was beautiful. Mm-hmm. It was a little cool.
I think it was the next day.
Because the hurricane, the remnants of it kind of pushed, but it pushed everything out, and then it was just beautiful the next couple days.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, good memories.
Good memory.
Good memories there. Lee said, question, did y'all keep your insurance company after your home disaster? Reason I ask is when we got hit by the tornado, we got less than expected help from our homeowners and thinking of switching. That is a great question.
And we went over this before, but yes, we still have the same company. And we have talked about this several times.
I don't remember.
But yeah, we did keep the company.
We did. Mm-hmm. We learned that no matter what insurance company we were with, it would have been the same outcome.
Mm-hmm. And there's not a company in this state that would have covered what had happened.
Right.
Legally.
Right. And
we made sure of that.
Our insurance agent is a wonderful, wonderful person. Mm-hmm. And they genuinely hated that we would not get help. But he was very kind. His family was very kind to us. Mm-hmm. And we really appreciate him for that. But yeah, definitely something to investigate though. Definitely. Tim says this will be his last year at HOA.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure they will definitely miss you. Yeah. Let's see.
I will be. I don't. What weekend is HOA this year, or what week? I'm not sure about the dates.
I think it's usually the same.
It's the third, usually the second or third weekend.
I think so. But you'll be there the weekend after.
I will be in Virginia. But I think it will be the weekend after HOA. Mm-hmm. I think HOA will be one weekend, and then I'll be there like the next week, that Thursday or Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For a couple days for some stuff, and then we're headed back.
Yep. Bandana Grandma said, we will need help setting up our tent and unloading our car this year, but folks are always so kind, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, hopefully there'll be people ready to pitch in and help.
There should be. There's always wonderful people there that it's like a big family. a lot of like-minded people.
Or at least it used to be. It was when we were there.
Yes,
Hopefully it still
we
is.
haven't been in a couple of years,
No.
but it was always just
Tim said
an
11 to
amazing
12.
family reunion and like-minded folks, and it's almost like, yeah, we found our people,
Yeah.
you know.
Which, again, I know it has grown exponentially. And so I would hope that it has kept that feeling, but, you know, sometimes when things get big,
Yeah,
it can change.
it can not feel as cozy,
It's cozy,
happy,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But we definitely had, you know,
Wonderful
all of
experiences.
us that worked the HOA conferences and were there from kind of the ground zero those first couple of years. There was a group of us. It might have been a group of 40 or 50 of us, but it was a tight knit group. It was a little circle of friends that we're still friends with today. It's pretty awesome.
So yeah, I'm trying to think. We still have our chickens. We did lose one recently.
Yep.
I think the old gals, or some of them are starting to age out a little bit. We're not getting very many eggs. So
11th and 12th.
yeah. So I think we'll probably be ordering some in the spring.
Yeah. So it looks like it'll be 2 weeks before I go.
Okay.
I'll miss it by 2 weeks.
Missed it by that much.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Yeah. Still got the chickens.
Yeah, the dogs are doing good. I haven't been canning very much at all. I mean, obviously with the garden not having very much in the garden, and I just haven't made time to do it. So hopefully that's something that we can pick back up on in the near future. I know I need to get into the pantry downstairs and get it cleaned and organized. I've got a bunch of stuff in the floor. That's a whole thing. So how are y'all doing? Let us know how you guys are doing.
Well, you got to look down there and
Well,
all
I
the
am.
comments. But I will say this, you know, we weren't on YouTube for a while. We might post a video like once every
few months,
2 or 3 months. But here recently, within the last week or two, I mean, when we say recently, really recently, we've been discussing it, getting back into it. So hopefully this is the beginning of us being a lot more regular with, you know, chatting live on Monday nights and posting some videos and stuff like that. So the break was good. I think we needed that reset, and now I think we're a little more, you know, excited about getting back in it and being involved in it.
Look who's here.
Who's here?
Wilderness Survival Simplified. Some of y'all may remember old friend Pastor Mike. Good to have you in the chat, sir.
If he's just now joining us, he just missed me mentioning I'm going to be in Virginia in October. He's going to be with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be there a couple of weeks after the Homesteaders Conference. But we'll be there for some other stuff that I'm looking forward to too.
That's right. Stringfield Ridge reminded us that the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic is coming up September 14th. So if you are in Kentucky,
That's coming up soon.
Yeah, that's just in a few weeks away. Where is a good place for them to go to get that information? Is it the Facebook group, or is there like a landing page or somewhere where folks can go for that? That is also very enjoyable. It is very
Is that still
much
a Saturday, the 14th? I don't have a calendar.
Yeah, that should be Saturday. But yeah, that is definitely a family reunion feel. It is a picnic. It's you know, there's not like classes and things like that. It's just everybody getting together. There are some giveaways that are usually really fun. The food is excellent.
Guys trip. Yeah.
Let's see. Looking forward to whatever y'all put out. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to putting out some new content soon.
Bonnie said if
Tim just posted the Facebook link.
Yeah.
So thank you, Tim.
Yeah. So Bonnie asked, if it's not too personal, what do Parker and Emily do, or what are their jobs? Yeah, we definitely want to, not say too much to, protect privacy and such, but their jobs, I will say, that requires them to be indoors and outdoors, and they'll be dealing with a lot of people, and it's both something that they're very interested in, and so we're really happy for them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Robin. Let's see, Monica. Doing well. Just sold your home. Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, sold her home.
Yeah. So anything else? More
I can't
mention?
remember what all has gone on.
There's just been a lot. There's been a lot, like a lot of family stuff that we've been dealing
Yeah.
with, and things are, but it's okay. Things are fine.
Yeah. We're at this age now where we have to, look out for our parents now too. So been spending some time with my folks, taking care of them and helping them with some things. So
Yeah.
let's see.
The Heartland Homestead Conference, Campbellsville, Kentucky. Is that it's not the same one, is it?
No. Campbellsville is a completely different area.
Yeah.
Unless they moved it.
Yeah.
But it's always in
Land Between the Lakes.
It's Land Between the Lakes near Patty's.
Yeah, the 1800s.
But what's the name of
settlement?
that little town?
I don't know. Teresa's gonna have to tell us because I can't think
When
of it.
if she says it, I will know it exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I want to say it starts with an F or a G.
Grand Rivers.
Grand Rivers.
You were way.
I said an F or a G.
An F
Grand
or a G.
Rivers. Yes. Yes. So close.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, Grand Rivers, Kentucky.
Yeah, beautiful area. Beautiful
Super
area.
beautiful area. So go for the day, spend the whole day with them.
Yeah.
And then if you want to, you can check out the park around that area. And it's just, it's just a beautiful area. Antique shops and everything.
It would be easy to make a weekend of it, and go eat and go shop and walk up and down that strip. It's really cool. Any plans on getting a goat?
No, I'm just putting this up. We're not going to read comments no more. Y'all start talking about goats.
How dare he? How dare he? And ignoring it's not going to make it go away, Jack.
No, there's no plans for getting a goat. Thank you for bringing that up.
Monica asked, Madam Miss, where did you get your shirt? Yes, my mom had these made for us. And I'm pretty sure my sister-in-law made them for
I got
us.
one too, but I absolutely refuse to wear mine when she's wearing hers. I'm one of those
doesn't
people
wanna
where
match.
I don't do that. I don't match, and especially in public. That's not me. I can't do that.
I would, if he
Yeah.
would, I would have us, we would dress the same every day. And then go have glamour shots taken. No twinsies. No,
So
I know, right?
You gonna go caving with me?
Nope.
We'll see there.
Let's see. Oh, see, Mike said he's got extra fencing that we can use for goats.
No, he doesn't. He's just making stuff up.
Too
He's
funny.
trying to get me in trouble.
Yeah, he is. Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to think of anything else that.
He said he's got 100 feet. 100 feet at 100 feet. Honestly, y'all, though, if we were able to get more land, he has already said if we had more land,
Oh, absolutely.
he would be open. Goats are so cute. He likes goats.
Yeah, I'm not against them.
No,
It's
just not here.
We don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have the.
We are, if anybody is watching and they've fallen along this train wreck, then, and you've not watched our channel before, we are a backyard homestead. We are situated on 1 acre, and the majority of the acreage is in the front of the house. So we do all of our gardening, and we have our chickens in the back. And that's really, we wouldn't want to have animals in the front just because we wouldn't want anyone to take our animals. And a solar box. Well, you just laying it on thick,
You
Mike.
know, we actually thought about doing a video or a live show where we read comments that people post on some of these videos that are just, you know, are they actually watching the video or paying attention? You know how sometimes those late shows on TV, they'll have a guest come in and read the mean tweets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we get mean. I say mean, sarcastic comments.
Yeah, like they're
on certain videos.
mean-spirited, yeah.
Yeah, just
And it's funny.
You talk too much. Get right to it. You know, or something like that.
So I literally had a comment on my instructional video. It's an instructional video teaching how to do something, and it said too much talking. And by the way, "to" was spelled wrong. I didn't say that, but I wanted to. I'm gonna do like little asterisks, TOO.
I think I laughed so much I was shaking the table, which was shaking the camera.
Oh my goodness. And then there was somebody else in one of my cooking videos, like an old cooking video, like one of the first ones I did. It said, "You put that dirty fork in the flour, FLOWER." And I was just, and I said, "Good grief," and with the waving emoji, like, "Bye, Felicia." I mean, come on, they gotta do better than that if they want to get us riled up, because it's like they're not even trying. Anyway, some people have too much time on their hands. I agree.
I don't know. You know, some people, I don't understand why some people, all they want to do is watch the videos to find something they don't agree with, and then try to hit you with that.
Yeah.
And try to be mean-spirited about that. I'm just like I would just watch stuff I enjoy watching instead of going to videos.
Just move on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they do enjoy watching us, and then they just don't agree with everything we do, and that's fine. I mean, it's a free country for now. But yeah, but they ain't got to be mean about it.
No.
I mean, if they don't like that, move on.
I mean, but it doesn't
Don't let it bother you.
It doesn't bother me. It just sometimes amuses me. I'm just like, if you were my mom saying this stuff about me, then yeah, it might hurt my feelings, because my mom knows me, she loves me, she cares about me, and so if she was being mean, then yeah, it would get to me. But these are
some of these comments, these are not you guys that watch us. These are just people that probably just kind of randomly find us, and they don't know us.
No.
They've never, what we show you on YouTube is not our entire life. People think that since they've watched 5 or 6 videos, then they know everything about us.
Yeah.
And I think I've heard Daniel Arms talk about this on his channel, that his world on camera is just a small portion of who he is. But people, I don't know.
It's the highlight reels.
Yeah.
But if any of you, I know some of y'all post videos, just know.
You got to get some thick skin.
Yeah, don't.
And don't worry about
what
people say.
But yeah, Monica said, it's like, wow, thank you, friend, for watching. Yes, exactly. You can, thanks for the view, because cha-ching.
I mean, if you want to make a comment like that, that's fine. Like and subscribe.
Come back for more. Yeah, nobody's. People who judge what others buy at the store crack me up, right? It's like, then don't eat it. If you got a problem with what I buy, you don't have to watch any more videos. And when you go to the store and buy your food, then don't get these things that I got.
I will say this. I know our hour's about up, but I will say this. Something else on our journey, and we've said this like a broken record, but because of my foot surgery and me not being able to actually be up walking, I mean, I spent months not being able to walk. That's another reason we weren't on a camera, but it not only affected life, but it really affected my health. And now that I can get more active again, I plan on being a lot more active, a lot more conscious of eating healthier. And I'm trying my best to cut back on, junk food, soda, stuff like that, and be more conscious about just eating better and getting back in shape, because I realized a couple days ago I'm not getting younger. Um, I'm not. I can't believe that.
I can't either.
But
I thought you had
but if
Benjamin
you
Button's
start
disease.
but if I start getting back into the active lifestyle and eating better, I will feel younger. Even though I'm getting older, I can still feel younger. And that is my goal.
I make you feel younger.
You make me feel really young.
I know.
Yeah.
Are we going to try to go live every Monday from now on?
We're going to try. Now, we may miss occasionally because of, other things that we might have. We might have to be gone on a Monday night sometimes with some family stuff, but we will try to make this more of a regular thing.
Amanda said, are you going to give up on the potato? Wait a minute. Do you mean eating them or growing them? What do you mean? Are you going to give up on the potatoes?
Round as a shape.
We miss you. Thank you, Heather. Love your grocery videos. That's how we
Okay.
learn what's available and the prices. Thank you. That's what I like to watch, and I like to see, like, if I know someone eats the same way I do, like Shakima, one mom, two girls, two boys, 8 in all. We tend to follow the same eating pattern, although she looks fly. She is doing amazingly. But anyway, I like to see what she gets from the store. Eating them. I know when you said you was on keto, your husband didn't like giving up potatoes. Yes, he does. He will not do that. He will not give up potatoes.
No, I won't. But I think for me, I've really got to give up soft drinks. And how much sugar, because that's my weakness, is stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Monica said, I certainly understand about not being up and about like normal. My husband just had a cardioversion. Good news, no blood clots in the heart, and the heartbeat has been set to 65, AFib gone. That is awesome. Yeah, Mike has some medical background, so he can follow that. Yes, Robin, Shakima does rock. I adore her. I love potatoes, best with broccoli and cheese on top. Yes, so, and it's funny because Mike and I were actually just talking about this on Sunday. I was talking about how I feel better when I eat low carb. I don't have the food cravings, my blood sugar stays stable. And for me, I love not obsessing about it. And anytime I eat foods where my blood sugar is spiked, it just becomes all I can think about. And I hate living that way. And so I feel better and I do better eating that way. So that is what I'm doing, but I'm not obsessing about it. And that's, going back to Fit God's Way, that book, and what we had talked about on the times that I did videos. And I'm sorry, I totally dropped the ball on that, y'all. But I loved the grace that was talked about and just talking about idolatry. And that was something that I was really convicted about. And, but where I just constantly am obsessing about food and, but the Lord can help with that. And you just have to learn what works for you, what works for your body, what makes you feel better, and eat as close to that as you can. Barbara said, when others speak badly about you on YouTube, it reminds me of scripture in Matthew 7:3. Let me take the speck out of your eye when all the time there is a plank in your own eye. Exactly. But yeah, that it's just the joys of being on YouTube. But anyway, well, our time is up, and we know this was a mess. We had a rocky start trying to figure everything out.
Yeah, we apologize for that.
Thank y'all for hanging out.
We'll try to
with
get
us.
our chat working and get it all figured out.
Yes, and I don't have any videos coming up yet.
But you're working on one.
I'm working on a food diary. And mostly for me, for accountability, because I still struggle. And I also go back and I watch my old video diaries to remember what I ate and what I liked and what I didn't. But also, if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, let us know what videos you would like to see. May not get to them, may not do them, but we might.
Yeah, if you've been following us for a while and you know kind of what we have here, how our homestead is set up and what we do, let us know what videos you would want us to do, and we will try to work on those.
What I do know that we're going to be doing, we have projects on the house things that we need to finish from when the basement fell. And also, we've lived here for over 6 years. I'm ready to kind of do some updates, So those are some things. I still like to do the clean with me's and the recipes and the grocery hauls.
We got Tim's room set up downstairs, but we still need to finish the bathroom.
Yes.
And that's the thing we would like to do.
That's one of the things on the list.
The dirt around our house
has
settled now. It's been 3 years now since our big catastrophe in the backyard and everything. So we've already got scheduled to get that fixed, and the guy's gonna haul some topsoil in and do some more grading just to make sure everything is
keep
is
that
the way
water away from the basement.
Needs to be.
Yeah.
We're really gun shy now.
Yeah.
So we really want to make sure we're on top of it.
Yes, and then on top of that, also, and we've been talking about this since the great basement collapse of 2021. Between the house and the garage, that area, we want to get that a patio put in, and that's just more water diversion away from the house,
Probably
away
a
from
concrete
the basement.
patio put back.
So then on top of that, we've got things in the house, like I said, cracks and things that we need done and all that stuff. So it's just a lot.
Tim says about time. Yeah.
So anyway, it was really, really good hanging out with y'all. Sorry it's been so long. Thank you for still hanging out and sticking around.
Mike, we're not doing a goat video unless I'm coming over to your house to do a goat video.
Anyway, Jack's dad has goats. We can go over there and make a video.
He does.
He has lots of goats.
I can do a goat video, just
cute.
not at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night, and we will see you in the next one.
Yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you. You still remember your catchphrase?
Barely. Remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. God bless you all, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Our catchphrase, not just yours. Yeah. See ya.
I made it up.